This week's sponsor is sexyfrogs.com. Use promo code FORCEDCONSENT to get 30% off on all frog and snail devices. We're in my room this week. I hope you don't mind the mess. Next week will be better. So here's the scheduled thing. Here's back to the scheduled program.
What about vlogs? Vlogs or podcasts?
Oh, vlogs and podcasts are what people are passionate about on my channel.
Which one more? Vlogs or podcasts?
Let's look it up. Vlogs or podcasts. The video section where we compare what's more successful on my channel. Okay, I think your parkour.
What about my parkour?
It's more successful. Yeah, you got 100 views on that boy.
Yeah, it's true. But that's over, see, 4 months.
Over 4 months, true, and I've just picked this up again, so we're gonna work it out.
We're both pretty much at the same spot.
Yeah, neither of us are more popular than others. I just posted this one. Episode 7 just came out yesterday as we're recording this, and no one knows about it because I didn't advertise for it yet, but I'll do it today at some point.
Who's that? Who's that?
That's my boy John Jameson. He was in the last episode. If you missed out last episode, good thing.
A new religion.
It was a good thing. It wasn't necessarily.
Oh my god,
episode. That one,
dude,
was a disaster.
That was like so long, and I watched the whole thing. I don't know why I did it, but I watched the whole thing.
You watched the whole thing?
The entire thing.
In 360p?
The entire thing. And
by,
it was painful.
By Jove. I know, it was, honestly.
It was raining
episode
the whole day.
6 was just us talking about music.
No. I liked it when you talked, but when Max talked, dude, I couldn't.
He was too far away.
Yeah, he was too far away.
Alright, well, that one, so this has got 36. That one was really successful, even though the video quality was. And then this one's got 28, even though the video quality is.
59.
Yeah, you're popular.
Oh, yeah, look at me.
You guys are my boys, honestly. So that one's fairly successful. Zoo is just like Max was thrown in there. I think Max is hilarious though. Personally.
Yeah, Max is hilarious.
So that's that.
Does
my highest is 59 on these kind of videos. And then you got 105, my dig. I got those 4 months ago.
Beach Fun. Yeah, you see yard stuff. That's got Flybear in it too.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, everybody go check out my boy Rizik PK. This is my guy in the vlogs, and it's the first time he's in the podcast because I haven't been able to get anywhere with these things. So they've mostly just been like, "Hey, you live in this area and you're my friend. Why don't you want to be on it?" This was originally supposed to be just me and John Leonard, but somebody doesn't like being on a video. So
really,
yeah, he's more he's more of an audio guy.
He is a funny dude.
I apologize for this disastrous room, but whatever. You get to see in its full glory. This is what I live in.
I watched the room tour. Don't worry.
I'm gonna delete that right now on the podcast so we can documentate it.
Or like all the other ones that you don't like.
I really only dislike that one. Let's log in as me though. Go. 22 subscribers in this game too. Let's go.
Wait, we're both at 22 now.
Oh, we are. Wow.
Oh wow.
I'm surpassing.
Dude, I gained like 5. I went to like a couple trampoline parks and I made like 3 friends per trampoline park, so I gained like 6 subscribers.
That's how I did with my video game stuff. I think I have 114 currently. We're small time boys.
Small time boys. We're gonna grow though. We're
gonna grow. I really like some of them.
Yeah.
Patrick, I'm leaving it up there because that was her thing.
Yeah, everybody loved that video.
Yeah, everybody was mostly this person right here. But this one is fun because the edits are cool. Everybody liked this one, even though I went running in it.
Yeah.
This one is actually ill, and I need to delete it. Ill's a bad term for once.
So how do you get custom thumbnails? How do you do that?
Oh, do you want to log in as your account? I'll show you.
Do you do that with yours?
Yeah, I'll show you. I'll just show you when I.
How?
No, I like this one. I'll keep that one. Fine, I'll keep that one. But I'm deleting this one. Good God.
Catastrophe?
Honestly, it is so bad. That's the only one I dislike. You guys can watch every other one, but that one. So what you do is you go to your My Channel.
Don't you have to monetize it?
Go to settings here.
Yeah.
Privacy, blah, blah, blah. customize the layout of your channel. There you go. That's it. Allows you to do custom thumbnails, and it allows you to add, like add playlists. See, add a section.
Yeah.
Yours, if we go on your channel, is just
Straight
your
videos.
subscriptions and
My
uploads.
uploads.
But if you went to settings right here next to your thing, then you
Yeah.
could change, customize, blah blah blah. You could get rid of this stupid section right here that shows off your sexy subs.
Oh yeah.
Although you could just leave uploads. Like I think mine is just uploads right now. But I do have a section called vlog.
yeah, what to watch next. You have that.
I should make a new. Hold on. This is how to YouTube with my boys.
With your one boy.
Vlogs. Should I just keep one called vlogs, or should I do
Yeah,
vlogs?
just do vlogs. Yeah.
I'll just have one for it now because I feel like I should separate season 1 and season 2 because
Yeah.
honestly, these first were horrible and the new ones are new.
You-
But I'll
you
keep the new ones in there for now. I'll keep
Yeah.
it. It's okay.
Oh, dude, you're subscribed to Game Grumps. Oh my god,
Dude, I love those guys so much.
they're so hilarious.
I don't watch them enough.
Berserker 2? Why is there a second Berserker? I'm exposing you, Brian. Explain yourself.
I hate that channel. I think I went through some phases, including during this vlog session. What is going on in Discord? Don't care. I'm doing podcasts with my boy. I used to, I don't know, go through phases of my life where I thought I was like inspired. More like I wanted to copy some other YouTubers. So whether it was Casey Neistat with the vlog thing.
Dude, everyone wants to copy Casey Neistat.
And now I regret that because I just want to document my boys. So it's more just about having fun with my guys and practicing some cool edits and stuff.
Yeah.
So
you need to get Premiere.
I do because I'm
Premiere
using
Pro.
Power Director and it's not very good. But
It's not terrible though. I mean, it's better. It's better than
it's slow. It can do
Yeah.
the same thing that Premiere does. It has less presets and you have to really know how to use it if you're going to use them.
Yeah.
And it's slower.
Yeah.
But you like doing those cool edits where like your cinematography is really nice, where like you spin the camera and you edit it. So like your cinematography and post edit combination is really good.
Yeah.
But with Power Director, it's like I can do that, but it looks a lot better if I just do hard jumps. And
Yeah.
I think that's my style.
I've been doing that more because lately everybody's been cracking down on the people who do the zoom transition.
Yeah.
Like through the clips, and I've just been doing hard cuts now.
I think hard cuts are my style.
Yeah.
I think when and if you watch Zoo, did you get to the part where it just cuts to my dog and it's just quiet and it's just my dog looking up at a tree?
Yeah.
I mean, I could play the clip right now, but I think there's something kind of beautiful and funny about that when you cut the music, because the music's cool, but if you just cut the music and have hard cut to either you and me talking or like
Get your
the
attention.
dog, it gets your attention and then it makes you stop, and it's a 10-second clip of just my pretty dog looking at a pretty tree in my backyard.
Yeah.
Which looks really like actually a really cool photography on, and it's all shot on an iPhone.
Yeah.
And that's kind of fun but pretty and inspiring. I think it's, I don't know, there's something
I agree.
human about having hard cuts.
Yeah.
Because the more you like cut and have weird funny edits in there, it makes it less transparent.
Yeah. Because like if you just shower the viewer in like effects and stuff, like it kind of loses the originality.
Yeah, like it's not you, it's just you editing yourself to look good.
Yeah.
But that's partly what I did in Zoo, but
Yeah.
I did it in a way where it was more reachable. I think Target Run was just it's a fun cute video of you, me, and Ethan running around and doing fun things,
Yeah.
just
Mario
enjoyable.
Kart in Target.
Yeah, I mean that's really funny and enjoyable, and there's something transparent there. But
There's certain people who like Zoo and Target Run they're different.
they're different. And I think the reason why is because Target Run is transparent because it's just you, me, and Ethan having a good time. And that's fun.
It's
but
less inspiring.
It's less inspiring, and it feels kind of like they're just watching us have fun.
Yeah.
Does it feel like that to you?
Yeah.
We could
I
watch
agree.
it. And then Zoo, you didn't watch the full thing, is like there's a kind of purpose to it. It's like
Yeah, you went to the zoo.
it feels kind of like
Target Run was kind of just all over the place.
all over the place, but that's what kind of made it more real. So they're both real in their own ways. I just personally like the way I did Zoo better.
Yeah. I agree.
And then like I have funny ones like See You, Dave,
Yeah.
and Patrick, because they're just like I need something to put up.
Yeah. Why don't you ever make like titles for your videos, like for the thumbnails? Like,
have like stuff on the front. I
like, you
think I did. See, like I had
yeah,
that.
like, I like that one. Yeah.
The custom shades. I think it looks really cool, but
Yeah.
shades and foil aren't vlogs. They're just my diddle
Videos.
videos. Like they're just
Yeah.
like fun little.
The foil was for school.
And
wasn't it?
foil was for school, so I mean you can't even really
Daughter's
count that
class.
one. But I don't, because I think it, like I said, it's cool to have just a photo of somebody. So if I'm editing, I'll
Like
I'll
that,
just
that's a
snap
good.
it.
That's a good photo of David.
yeah, and I purposely chose a video of you with a camera because I thought that was really cool.
Yeah. Except for I'm holding the camera wrong.
I know. It makes it funny. Like it's really, even though I tease you for being a good cameraman. Let's talk about this. I have two things I want to talk about.
Good.
And it's about me, and I'm sorry that I'm not talking about Sage as much. We're gonna get to his parkour again.
Okay.
But in Target Run, two things happened where like everybody who watched it and my family and like friends were like, "You like dogs?" Do you remember that scene where Ethan's like, I cried at this movie
Yeah.
when it was like the dog's purpose, and I said,
Yeah.
"I don't like dogs. I don't like dogs," and pushed us away.
Oh yeah.
That was a joke, for God's sake. I was just joking. I mean, I don't like dogs that much, but it's not like
like I thought that was like a small part. Like I didn't think that would like
that.
get
That's-
people's attention.
Yes, that stood out to people. I didn't even notice it when I was editing that much.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I even said something else about
Did you
dogs.
use your own music in Target Run?
No,
You didn't?
I did not. But
Oh.
it was pretty cool though.
Yeah.
I liked it. I am gonna start using my own music, so we can talk about more creative
would
stuff
be
I'm
awesome.
doing. But I want to talk about your creative stuff. Oh, the other thing was I was making fun of Kian for being in Dick's, and I was making fun of Sage for using the thing wrong. Listen,
I know how to hold the camera now.
Listen, yeah. he filmed like 40% of that video. 50 of it was like 60 of it was me with Ethan. But
Yeah.
when you were there, you filmed it. So the footage that I'm making fun of Sage for using, he was the one that filmed the rest of the video. So he did a great job. I was just teasing him. And Kian was in there,
Fun.
and I made it sound like we just ditched him in Dick's.
Yeah.
But we actually
You didn't
talked
like
to him.
include anything.
I
in
didn't.
Dick's.
I didn't include anything in Dick's because it was like, it wasn't good. So I had to make it. I wanted to keep it because I think I can make something funny out of it.
Yeah.
So sometimes when it looks like we're being mean to somebody, it's a joke. It's a good way to cut away from something else that already
Yeah.
happened. So
I agree.
it was really a good transition clip.
Yeah, it was.
So whether or not you think
To
it was
go into
mean-
Target, you know?
yeah, exactly. I think it was a. I think
Target
it was,
was
a good,
the focus of the video.
it was
Pretty
a good
much.
funny clip.
Why didn't we time lapse Logan's Roadhouse?
I don't know. We had two
Time
clips in
lapse
that,
it.
but
We're just not on it yet.
we weren't on it. We weren't. That was the other thing. I think I filmed everything during the zoo, so that gave
Yeah.
me a lot of opportunities to add stuff.
Yeah.
And I got better at cutting out things we didn't need. I think Target Run had too many like weird time lapses, and like it was just all over the place. And we probably didn't need to have the first like 5 minutes of me and Ethan.
Yeah.
Could have just been jump right to you, but whatever.
Yeah.
Um.
Yeah, because I kind of just like showed up. Like some people might have even known. Like you know.
Yeah, but I think that was kind of fun. I think we
Yeah.
did a good job of like
Yeah.
calling you on the phone and being like.
Yeah, that was good. I liked that.
I think that was good, and I know you weren't. We didn't do anything without you to make you feel any better. Like
Yeah. You guys like literally just went to Best Buy and like played like
soccer for like 10
Yeah.
minutes and waiting for you. So.
some water.
I have a lot of things in my life that I'm doing, but I can advertise that on my own. I'm here for my boy Sage.
Well, that's not the focus of the podcast. We're just extra.
It was just extra.
It was just extra.
A good way to talk about the cool things that you're doing in your life. I like what you're doing. Sage, do you have anything else? You're just a parkour guy.
Yeah, pretty much just parkour. I'm into editing.
Editing.
And photography.
I want
As
you
you
to-
can see, my
Yeah.
channel art is pretty cinematic.
Dude, I want you to edit my stuff. I need you to.
I'm not like good at like editing. Just like walking around. I'm not really good at that.
I know.
But
I
I
feel like
could
I'm
get good at
pretty
that.
good at the vlog stuff.
Yeah, like that's your forte.
That is my forte.
And the music just fits every time.
Oh, people say that's like, people say there's like no one watches my crap, but people that do watch my stuff, they always say the way I do music is really well, because it's like, I'm gonna go to my SoundCloud. We're not talking about making my music. I make music as well, but the way I like edit the music into the videos
Yeah.
is I try to cut it so beats hit like, because I
You
know
do,
music.
You do that.
I
You do
hit
that.
beats when the camera moves. So while I'm recording my camera, I know that I want to post edit, but I also know that I want to have a good clip. So I might be here on you. So in my brain I'm imagining music that I might want to put in and or whatever, and so I zoom in on you and zoom out and zoom in on you, and that way it hits the beats the way I want them to.
Yeah.
And then if I don't want to use it that way, I can cut the clip or whatever. So I cut the clips and zoom in on them so it matches like the tempo of music.
Yeah.
So it kind of feels like you're on a... So I want to actually stray away from more time lapses because I think that's harder to work with.
It depends on what you're doing. If you want a time lapse, you know.
Yeah.
Like, but if you're doing something like completely like tedious and monotonous, like maybe time lapses in place.
It depends on the song. Like in Zoo, we were listening to Guardians of the Galaxy mixtapes, right? So I used a Jackson 5 song, which got me copyrighted. I don't care.
Did you put it in the description? Like I've used copyrighted music every time, and all I do, like at the top of my description, I just put I do not own the rights to this music. I haven't gotten copyright struck one time. Nope. That's all you have to do.
Well, people aren't watching my videos. You know, it's just like a little. They put a little key. They put a little key on the file. So wherever I got the file from was on YouTube.
Yeah.
And if it was distributed by Vivo or by anybody's, it's always come from one source, and that one source has a virus on it that knows if it's been copyrighted. I sound like a government conspiracy theorist, but whatever. This is gonna sound really loud, and I probably should just cut our audio out for this, but I think it's gonna work if I... Have you heard this song yet? You've not heard it.
For plenty.
I'm gonna give this one so.
I like that. That's awesome.
I messed up on the hits. One slower, but I it is actually, it's just the bass sounds slow. So what I did was I compressed the drums and like the hits, so like everything, all the drums in the original loop sounds a little more quiet, so that way I could add in my own hits, so that comes through more. But I didn't quiet the drums all the way because that's almost impossible. So you can still hear like the original drums in the loop. Yeah. So I think it carries through, and so there's a point where the drums slow down a little bit. But my drums are on the right beat, but the drums behind it aren't. So it feels like mine aren't.
Are you gonna use that one in a vlog?
Oh yeah, I don't think that one's one of my greatest, especially for like taco. Oh, we should start talking about our vlog ideas.
Oh yeah,
but there's another one.
Oh, that's good for vlog. I leave in my mistakes a lot of times so that you can listen to them and know what to do.
No, I learn from them. So even those had mistakes, they're better than, say, I don't know. These drums are. This is me practicing with drums. So like I just took a Chinese loop. I think the Chinese loop is still awesome.
That's awesome. I like the beat.
But the drums are like a little off, right?
Yeah.
But then this one is like perfect. And the drums are on par. Everything's perfect. This is like my most perfect song, technically.
They are. Got like everything on it. But like it's hard to notice.
It is. Most people don't. But most people can't pick out my mistakes.
Yeah.
I am the creator, so it's a lot easier for me to go.
Art
sucks.
But when you tell me, like I can pretty much figure it out.
Yeah, so I'm trying to figure out another one that's got mistakes in it, so you can look how I can like point it out.
Where do you come up with the names for your songs?
I just think of random stuff off the top of my head.
Yeah.
Like Fish is because this one's my favorite. This one's so good.
Didn't you use that one time?
If I haven't, I'm gonna have to. But like right here.
I will fish and you feed him for a day. Teach him how to fish and you feed him for a lifetime.
So if I use a quote, I name the song after the quote most of the times.
Yeah.
Or if it's in name the song, like he says, "I try so hard, baby, every day."
Yeah.
So it's like I just try so hard every day. It's kind of name the song. Where's Plasma? So this song is one of everybody's favorites. It's really good. The loops are on par. Everything's great. The drums are totally bad. So no one notices. because I quieted them.
Yeah.
But
She was beautiful, like the wind.
Oh, I like that. That was
the drums aren't very good.
cool. Yeah.
So if you listen to it, and I've pointed that to you, you're like, whoa.
Oh, I heard it.
It's just, I think the hits are right, but I didn't like the way I used the snares, so they're not my favorite.
Well, I heard
We're-
a few
we're-
off-key hits.
Yeah, we're gonna end it with this. This is the greatest one I've ever made.
Super chill.
Everything's so perfect in this one. And it's got the motion in it too.
Yeah. See, I like when you kind of go like quiet for a second and then
Yeah.
go back into it. That's awesome.
The trees cry out as they die, but you cannot hear them. I lie here. I listen to the pain of the forest and feel the ache within my chest.
Like that. That's awesome. I like that.
And I'm gonna tell you the secret behind the song at the end. And I didn't even know I was doing this until I was done editing it. So I'll tell you this. It's only a minute long. I found this orchestra hits, and I thought they sound so good with the organ sound. Behind the scenes of Brian's awesome music.
Oh yeah.
So this is actually an air. They're a French duo. They do a lot of weird chill and like cool stuff. And I took their one song. It has an intro of about 20 seconds. This is the intro, right? I just took that intro.
Really?
And they have this like really slow. I could find it. They have like this really slow organ sounds, like
Yeah.
that weird sound.
Yeah.
I took the keys that I wanted and I cut out the ones I didn't, and then I made the little loop that I have. So if you hear right here,
The trees
so
cry
it
out.
goes boodaloom, 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 boom,
Yeah.
boodaloom, boom, boom, right? So
Yeah.
that's a longer hit, but for the main loop, I want it to be shorter for the
But you
drums.
cannot hear them.
So it only goes up one, and then comes back down again. So listen for it.
Oh, I like that.
You see it?
Yeah,
So
like
I
that.
cut it out so it's shorter.
Yeah.
And then right here, it goes all the way up right here.
Yeah.
So I
The
timed it.
trees cry out as they die.
Here's the
but you
trickiest
cannot
part. So you hear that part where she's talking about how she says the trees are dying out, whatever. It's from Princess Mononoke, this awesome anime movie that I like.
Yeah.
And behind her is the audio, the music from the original movie soundtrack. And they have the song where there's this like like this whole crowd is singing, going ooh,
Yeah.
and it fits the loop that I made.
Dang.
So it
hear them.
Wait, what do you use to
I
make
lie
this?
here.
Ableton.
I listen to the
Do you hear
pain
that?
of the forest and feel the ache
Do you hear the
within my
singing?
chest.
I did, yeah, a little
and it,
bit.
and it dies out perfectly right there. So when the hit comes back,
So you used like a bunch of different stuff and made one song?
yeah.
Dude, this is gold.
And then I put my own shakers in there, and then I hit the drums, and then there's a clash of that. And then I found those orchestra hits and I put them in there because I
Yeah.
thought it sounded really cool. And even though everything's kind of all off of it, it's still all together really well.
Yeah.
And that has 155 plays. Is my most popular
Really?
song.
That's awesome.
Dude, I'll load up Ableton for you right now. I'll show you what I did. Because I think it's labeled trees. If it's not, well, actually, I'll put on this side over here. It's going to show up over here. I've been working on another song. This has been the weirdest podcast we've ever done. I feel like the coolest part is just being able to explain my music. Because
Yeah.
there's a lot of really bad stuff. Because most stuff I just sample off of YouTube. And then I add my own drums. And then that's the end of the song. And it's
Really?
okay. But Trees was like, oh, I really like this air song. Let's make something cool out of it. And then I did.
Yeah.
And it's just the intro, so most people don't ever think about it. I'm not recording any of them. I haven't recorded any of our monitors so far, but I'm gonna show you. Should I record it for this one? I'll do it this time.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me open the set first. I think it might be under trees. Look for T. There it is. We'll add a monitor cap here. 2. I'm just gonna do this all live. All live, my friends.
Oh my goodness. That's crazy.
Okay, make it bigger so I can see. Okay, and then over here, so this is where it is. So, do you see? I cut the clips so it's shorter and it can fit my drums.
Yeah.
So if I kept the thing longer right here, so like right here, if I kept this, so this is all cut right here, all of it. So I cut one, 2, 3. So there's 3 loops that I used to make the main loop.
Yeah.
If I made it any longer, which is right here, which is where the quote starts.
The trees cry out as they die.
Then, so this whole loop right here, look at the green. This is the original loop. But I cut the pieces out that I wanted so it could keep it shorter. If it was any longer, the drums wouldn't fit and it wouldn't sound, and then neither would the shaker, and it would sound really distorted and slow and weird.
You basically use the same loop for the entire song. You just changed it up a little bit.
Yeah, I just changed the keys.
Cut it. Dude, that's awesome. How long did it take you to make this?
Not very long. One night. I did 3 songs in one night.
Dang.
And this is all by accident. This is before I was even Master Ableton. I'll show you step by step what I did. So if we zoom in, there's the one cut that I like, or whatever. And so I put the drums where I think they should be hit, and it's really easy with this organ sound because it's a raw organ sound and like that weird synthesizer sound. So it's just a raw hit. So you get this. So I have a rim, and the rim's going on each individual thing, and the rim always hits 2 or 1 before.
Yeah.
It always hits 2 or 1 before the snare. And then I have the kicks right here. So I have 2 kicks there.
Yeah.
So usually I start with kicks and I put the kicks where I think they should be. So see how it lines up with the hit of the organ?
Yeah.
And like right there and right there and right there and right there. So I put 2 where I think the next one should be. So it's like boom, 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 boom.
Oh yeah.
And then I have the snare, and then the rims go 1 before the snare most of the time, or unless it's 2. So I don't know. So even the rims. So it's nothing's perfect.
Yeah.
The rims are not even perfect.
Which is good.
But it's good because it fits. Because then I have a ride right there.
Yeah.
And that makes it spicy. And then I loop it. That's it. That's all it is. That's the one loop, and then I loop it 3 times, and I end it with a ride filter swell at the end, and that swoops into the main loop.
That was kind of like the intro, pretty much.
Yeah, and that's kind of like the intro, so you get a little. It's still really spicy and has a ground for it.
Yeah.
So, and then I sampled this, which is her laughing. But then right there, on this exact same hit as the main that main organ hits in, I start the quote of her doing the trees, and that's when the vocals come in behind it. So if you listen very carefully. If you listen very carefully.
The trees cry out as they die, but you cannot hear them. I lie here. I listen to the pain of the forest and feel the ache
Do you hear
of
that
my
singing in the
chest.
background?
Yeah.
That like that people's
Yeah.
like the vocals are really loud there, but I keep them quiet.
The trees cry out as they die, but you cannot hear them. I lie here. I listen to the pain
You
of the
don't even like
forest and
hear
feel the
that.
Can't even hear it, but it's so freaking cool. That's what makes the song.
But you hear it, but it's just subconscious. Like you
The
don't pay any
trees cry
attention
out
to
as
it.
they die,
Gives
but you
effect.
cannot hear them. I lie here. I listen to the pain of the forest and feel
Dude,
the ache
like-
within my chest.
And that's where I hit the orchestra hits right there. See?
Yeah.
And so I go up, down, up, down, down, up, down. And it has its own little thing in it. And it's got all that other stuff behind it, and it fits. And I just got a little vinyl sound in there to make it crackly. That's
Yeah,
it.
I like that vinyl sound. That sounds good.
And that's how I make my masterpieces right there.
Dang.
And I didn't even.
That's your best one though.
Yeah, I know. This is the first night I even messed with Ableton.
Really?
I didn't even know how to do it. I literally didn't know what I was doing. Is this it? Oh, it is. There it is.
I got it.
God, you guys worked. This is just. I have to show this when we're done after this because I can't. I don't want to nerd out about it too much. So what I did for this first bit here is I
So
ran
did
it.
th-
I
this
ran
thing-
it through a vinyl simulator on a audio director.
Mhm.
Same thing as Power Director. It changes it so it sounds like it's an old radio.
Yeah.
And that's what I used on this first bit. So it actually sounds more live with this. Do you see how it sounds like? You can really hear the
Yeah.
treble in it. You can really hear the treble in it.
Yeah.
So, and the same thing I did with like the air thing. I cut the 2 bits I liked. So there's one loop,
Yeah.
but it was so slow to get to the next part. I cut it out and put in the next part. And so when I cut away from the vinyl right there, the darker blue,
Yeah.
then it's richer, but it also sounds quieter, so it's like more muted.
Yeah.
So it's alive here, and then it's muted, but it's original. And so the drums didn't match at all
Yeah.
right there. So my dad said, you can't make this. I'm shouting you out, Dad. My dad said, this is not going to work. This loop doesn't work. And now it's my greatest song, so shout him out. So I was trying to make the drums go all the way through,
Yeah.
but it didn't work right here. And I kept trying to make it work, and I kept trying to make it work. I was like, well, that's not going to work. And then I had the genius idea, let's just not have the drums right there.
Yeah.
And it sounds amazing, because it just goes...
Just like a small break.
Yeah.
I like that.
And here's the coolest part I want to
Oh,
nerd
the
out about.
shaker was a good.
The shaker was a good add-in, and I wanted to have that after it, so I had like a good like build up to it. Here is the complex, freaking complexity. This is why I had 2 versions of it. Okay,
Wow.
so every hit it has a vinyl and an ocean sound.
Wait.
So on each hit it starts a vinyl and an ocean, a little variation of it. So it goes. Do you hear how it's heavier on the hit?
Yeah. But it sounds like the vinyl sounds just
Coming
all the way through.
Yeah, because I do have one vinyl right there all the way through.
Yeah.
Do you hear that?
Yeah.
But if you listen carefully, there's one.
But it makes
gets
it deeper.
yeah,
That's cool.
yeah. So it goes on the kicks have a vinyl sound and an ocean sound. So that's why it's a little louder right there. See, I carried the ocean out a little bit.
Yeah.
So I wanted to make it random and get very complex. So it fades back out into that more louder, tinnery sound.
Yeah.
But now I'm doing both. See? So I've got
Oh,
both
yeah.
going at the same time. So I've got a lower bassier sound, more muffled, and then like a lighter thing there.
Yeah.
And then I add the quote in,
Your teachings
and
are
it's
wise.
quieter there.
I will take them to heart.
My teachings?
Give a man a fish and you feed him for a day. Teach him how to fish and you feed him for a lifetime.
Like you started adding the vinyl before he was done with the quote.
Yeah,
That was good.
like it fades back in before.
Yeah.
And then right there I do both. Carry it out. And I fade it out at the end and cut the muffled one out.
Yeah.
Right there. That's it. Something as simple as that can be the greatest song you've ever made.
That's awesome.
Anybody can do it. I got this for free with this sexy red box right here. You might have seen it in some of our videos before.
Yeah.
I use it to record this microphone, and this one's USB. But Ableton came with this, and it had an 8-track, so I can only use 8 sounds at a time, and that's kind of how that's how I got started with my music makings. Anything else you want to talk? Do you want to add? You gotta have like parkour. We didn't even like. Hold on, we gotta shrink you back down, and we gotta watch your videos, dude. We gotta add for your
All
videos.
right.
I feel bad for.
I'm never gonna turn down some advertisement.
So you like jump, right? Or is it yard?
I don't know. I would do no. I don't want them to see my cringy editing.
Okay, what's your favorite editing?
Probably dankness or progression.
I really like progression. Is one of my
Do
favorites.
progression then.
Probably because of the music. I like music and progression. Yeah,
Also,
this
hey,
is so good.
that's not my
not his music. Not my music either.
yeah. Also, that's not my logo anymore.
Oh yeah, you changed it.
Yeah.
I like both. of them.
My dad made the new one. He
Oh,
made that.
really?
Yeah.
Dude, that's awesome. See, we're getting like so much little info about our art that we're making. It's so cool.
Dude, if I had my Canon level in all these shots, this would look so much better.
I'm ready. I will help you film it
All right.
because I feel like I'm pretty good with the camera.
Yeah.
I'll let you edit it though. so clever, dude. Your editing is so clever.
No, dude, there's way too much in and out.
Yeah, but it's kind of cool.
It fits a song. I wanna use a couple of these songs again with my Rebel.
I like the editing style. Keep it.
Yeah.
Because not a lot of people do that. Where they have the weird like hits.
Yeah.
But I'd recommend. I know you're probably not gonna be the master at this because I've gotten pretty good at it. But like, make that. I like the zooming in like that. It's really cool. But make it fit the hits of the music.
Yeah.
So if you need help, I can do that. But I trust that you're better at it.
Yeah, I did my best on the hitting, but. Also, for some reason, people don't like that swipe transition.
Which one?
Go back.
That's so cool, dude. I think they're all so cool. I don't care. No one else does that. It's like your own thing. You know, it's I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about there. That. Is that what you're talking about?
That, and then there's another one where it starts to go into slower like music. Should be coming up soon.
You know your video time.
I procrastinated this so long. It took me like that. You know, like some people don't like that.
Really?
I don't know why. I think it added a good calm effect.
Yeah, dude. I love everything about your thing. I think what you're gonna need now is your quality of the Rebel's gonna be like.
Yeah.
It's gonna skyrocket from your
I've already started editing a video like just featuring me, my backyard, and Aiden, just like us doing like super chill stuff. It's gonna be awesome. And I got like super close up shots of like flowers and like the trampoline and stuff like that.
That's what you need. Is your editing style is on point. Your I don't know how to describe it any other way. Is then your cinematography with your editing combined, like I said at the beginning.
Yeah.
Is amazing.
Yeah.
Because you're doing these shots. I imagine while you're shooting these, even though you might be in the video, you can like imagine how you're gonna be editing it while you're doing it.
That's
right?
true.
That's
like,
how I do it.
I gotta hear the song that I'm gonna use, and then I can pretty much visualize.
Yeah,
it.
exactly. Same. We're on the same page here,
Yeah.
and I think that's what you do is you go out and you shoot something really awesome, and you might get a video of you in the car and it's like slowing by, and you want to have the slide shot, or you might get a video of you doing this, and you want to go zoom in real quick. So you're so good at combining the way you use the camera and then the way you edit it.
Using a GoPro 1.
Yeah.
Hero 1.
So that's going to help to have better quality. And I think what's going to help is to get different types of shots. I think your parkour is limited. I think parkour is limited in general. I think every kind of content is limited. There's only so many video games I have. There's only so much I can do with my friends. There's only so many things that we can go do in vlogs.
That's very true.
It's so many things there's only a certain amount of things that you can do anything. Everything's limited. But it's the way that you use the camera to portray the way you do something is going to make the viewer feel it's like something's new, something's more intriguing and interesting. So if you get shots from like up here or like down here and up on the floor, or like if you change up the way the shot is shot and not just the way you edit,
which is hard to do. Getting different angles, that's hard.
But since I can't do parkour, if you take me, I will use the camera and just.
And you know how to use like a DSLR, don't you?
I don't have one.
It's not that hard.
But I'm not talking about mechanics here. I'm talking about like, instead of just Aiden standing right there, or just you standing right there, and having the GoPro in your hand and recording it, or like even if it's underneath, do something really wacky. And like, cause you have a DSLR now, you could be over there, like. He could be in the parking lot with the camera and zoom in and zoom out and zoom in and get these weird shots or whatever, and like get up on top of a building and look down, or ask Tony to use his drone, who's a senior I used to know, and like, or get on the ground and like film up like this, and do something wacky, and then like people will be intrigued with it.
That's what I did in the new video that I'm editing. Is I got a video of me flipping over the camera and Balkans, like my dad. Like that. Okay.
That's cool though.
Here's where it goes downhill. I got lazy as crap after this.
God, it's so cool, Sage. That is so cool.
I wish I could do that again, but I don't know. That was an accident.
It was on an accident?
That was an accident.
See, I think quality is gonna really help.
Yeah.
Your photography is amazing. That's what it is. So your cinematography is decent, and your photography is decent. Which we can fix your cinematography a little bit. But photography is gonna go like this. It's gonna skyrocket. I know you're already editing it, but you don't notice it because you're like so used to just doing whatever.
Yeah.
But people are gonna go, wow, this dude's professional.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know if we're talking about like the cinematography and the music and like the photography and like everyone's gonna go like, yeah, but he's flipping.
That's true.
I know,
but like we're looking past that.
Yeah, we're looking past that.
Here's
because I know you can do this.
This gets lazy.
Really? I still think that's such a cool jump though. I think it's cool to slow it down.
Okay,
because the jump is like how high was that?
That was good height.
Who are is that your family?
Yeah, that was my mom and dad.
See, even if that wasn't your mom and dad, they'd be like, holy crap, this dude's freaking jumping off a 10-foot ledge.
Oh my god. Okay, after this clip, it gets lazy. Okay,
Still think that's cool. See,
no, it's not. Everybody hates that.
Why?
Everybody hates that. Because you know.
That's cool though. Look at that.
That? You like that?
No one likes that. You tell me people. Why do people not like that?
I know Bella watched it. She did.
Okay, which one?
Like my girlfriend.
Your girlfriend Bella.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm about to leave to Knoxville. Listen, anyone who said that that's bad, okay, I get it. Because here's why.
I wasn't moving.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. Shut up if you're complaining about that. Okay, because it's hard. My problem is you were stuck here and then you start from here.
Yeah.
That's the only problem. But even still, it's the same clip. That is cool. Okay. We're finishing it. That's cool, Sage. Don't let anyone tell you that you're crap.
Look, did you see the latest one, Dankness? That's a minute long, so I mean we have time.
Really?
That one?
I think I started it. This says I didn't, but I definitely watched it. Oh, maybe I watched on my phone.
Yeah.
I also have 4 accounts, just to just want to point that out.
It must be something that I said, 'cause you smile in my face, then bitch behind my back when I'm gone.
Kitchen, before I wake up, Berserker's Kitchen. See, that's cool too. Leave in more fails.
Yeah.
Because I think that's going to make your videos more transparent.
Hey, yo, my flatmate's a bitch. Maybe because I never do the dishes, I leave them in the kitchen. Now I'm on a mission to find different ways to diss and leave the toilet seat. Listen, by the time I finish missing, y'all listen up. Trying to tell me
you like that spin transition?
Yes, I think all of your edits are amazing. They're unique. I don't know a lot of people that, I don't watch parkour videos. I don't see a lot of this. And most I've always wanted to do things like this, but I think this is my thing, so you just
I'm cheeky, you're pretty far from evil, but I'm hungry. So mind up your dinner like a sequel. I'm ugly, don't judge me. You're bugging while I'm chilling. I'm feeling like a hero, why they treat me like a villain?
And I think more shots of you and your brother like that are gonna make it feel more real.
Especially with the rebel dude. This thing is powerful.
But like I'm saying is like you don't have a lot of other shots in your videos.
There's one more funny clip.
Oh.
Can't really hear him though.
But see, that's the kind of stuff that needs to be in your videos.
Yeah.
Because like we see how you're awesome at parkour, your edits are crazy, your brother's awesome, you're awesome, whatever. But we don't see a lot of like that or like a zoom in on your face or something. Because if you had more of something like that for longer seconds, it would make it feel more real, and you'd get attached to your character. Yeah. People are always going to come back to your content if you make it about you and you break through that third wall and it feels like you're sitting in the same room with that person. So I'm not saying I'm good at that. I'm just saying that helps.
I thought it was when you break through
the 8th wall, the 19th wall.
It's the 4th wall, not the
walls.
3rd wall.
This content was so all over the place. We just talked about my music and Sage's videos.
Hope you enjoyed it.
Children.
And you're not allowed.
It's your boy.
Legally, I can't say any of the things that you just said. So whatever you just said, Ben, you're on the internets forever. Breaking up. Bye, guys.